taken a few times to do this one because I don't know what I'm even talking about. And I've said some not very nice things to myself. And I don't want to be putting that up and then being like, ooh, boo, 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 boo. You said them very nice things. So, hi, I'm Rachel. This is day number 6. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. This is day number 6 of me filming myself with the long shot. No, not long shot. I'm going to change my thinking and change my wording. This is day 6 of me filming myself in order to look back, rewire my brain, grow some confidence, build my self-esteem, and to just talk with the hopes of, bettering myself. We should all be bettering ourselves at some point and somehow. Don't know how this is going to do it, but I've made the challenge and I'm sticking with it, and by golly, I'm going to do it. So this is me, for me, which I'll look back in 30 days time and go, oh girl, you struggled on that Sunday. And I'll be like, yeah, girl, I did. Why am I saying girl? Lady, I'm a lady. I had a ma'am. I had a young lady say, hi, thank you, ma'am. And I was like, oh, I'm not a ma'am, but I am a ma'am. I'm 53. So 53, next month after. My birthday's in August. So ma'am, this lady, I still see myself as a 20-year-old girl, really. Like mentally, that's where I am. Physically, clearly not. I've got a few years on myself now. I did want to talk about the topic of self-perception, how I see myself, how I see my body when I look in the mirror. Not always pretty, but I'm getting there. I'm learning to say nice things about myself. When you grow up with stepsisters who say not very nice things, and this is not judgment on them, and they were kids and kids say mean things, which is not an excuse, but that's how it rolls. Being kind. You just don't realize that when you say these biting comments to a 9, 10, 11-year-old, they'll have lasting effects. So I know when I look in the mirror, that's all I see is their hurtful comments about my body. And I never stood up for myself. I didn't have the capacity to do so. And I don't hold it against them. I don't have any angst or ought or anything towards them. I am very impartial. So, and that's cool. That's cool. That is cool. But I just would like to not have those little voices in my head saying those negative things to me in my brain. So I'm not sure how to work on that apart from talking kindly to myself and just reshaping my brain by speaking life into when I look in the mirror, when I walk past a shiny reflection, and instead of going, oh, look at that, stand up straight, you got whatever. You only see the negatives in yourself, which every woman on the planet, I'm sure every woman on the planet feels the same. We pretty much do. I know that. I need to see myself again, as I said in an earlier video, how God sees me, where I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. You just got to somehow get it from here to here. And I'm not I'm not going to say I'm not sure. The way to do that is read what God says about me, but repeat it. Don't just say it, repeat it. And get it into my heart. And also, I'm not the only person who struggles with this. So it's not like it's not a worldwide problem within women. It's not. As a child, like a little child, like 2, 3-year-olds, you don't generally look in the mirror and think, oh my gosh, look at that, look at this, I need to fix that, look at my chin, look at my hair. You don't. You're just so pure and happy. I don't know when it changes. I know puberty was a big thing, that your hormones all come in and your self-perception, and you see other people and go, oh, why can't I look like that? Or why do I have this? Or comparison. Comparison, I think, is the word I'm looking for. When you compare yourself to everybody, which everybody does, I'm sure, but I'm talking about me, I compare myself all the time. Not in a jealous way. I don't sit there and say, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I'm not a jealous person by nature. I'm super happy. I will always be one of your biggest cheerleaders. If you're doing something and we're like, oh my gosh, that's so epic, that's amazing. I don't sit there and wallow and go, oh, I just wish, I'm so jealous. I can't talk to her because she's got beautiful hair. That's not me. I will be your cheerleader. But comparison for me is looking at my body and going, oh, I should really Like, I don't like the way that certain things are. I don't know. I hate comparing myself. But we all do it. If you know how to get out of the comparison, then write a book so I can read it. And it's good to have all that head knowledge and go, yeah, I read a book about how you do this, this and that. And I don't know. I think it's a lifelong project to build your confidence, to build your self-esteem. You got to rewire your brain. And that's what I'm hoping to do, little by little. Anyway, that's all I'm going to yabber about today. My husband's out the back mowing. He just whippersnippered, so I couldn't do that. It was even louder than the mower. So today is Sunday. It is going to rain. Speak properly, lady. Come on. Thank you for listening to my my Sunday day 6 blurb about Norton. So I'll see you, Rachie, in 23 days' time when you look back and go, wow, you've grown so much. I don't expect by the end of day 30 that suddenly I'm going to wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I feel so confident. I've got so much self-esteem. That's not going to that's just not how it's going to happen. It can't happen that way. Not that I'm putting limits on anything. I'm not, but it's a slow process. That's the only way that you can grow is little by little. And it's not going to just be done in 30 days. Like, I can feel that in the 6 days that I have filmed that I do feel a little bit more, I would say, confident in turning on the camera and standing here and not feeling as awkward, even though I get nervous, and this is take number 8. Yeah, they're all pretty much not the first take because I get silly in the first bits and then I just get, oh, I can't say that. Don't say that. What are you doing? And then I just go back and redo it. So this is number 8 for Sunday. All right. Well, future Rach, I'll see you. Stay classy. Bing bong, smell you later.